In this episode, we drive some crazy tracks, discover some wildlife, camp alone in the bush, cross a remote country border, and make some new friends. The last 40-50 kilometers to the border with Senegal is an off-road track, really. Well, having said that, it's to one border, Diama border. There's another one called Rosso, which is the one that's on the highway, but apparently everybody uses Diama because Rosso is just a big scam. It's just super corrupt and you gotta pay left, right and center, so people use a little more remote one. Obviously we're doing the same. And well, it is dusty, eh? Wow. And behind here, oh, there was a cow. Behind the dam is the river Senegal. Luckily, it hasn't rained for quite a bit, because otherwise this track will be completely flooded and muddy and a real, even bigger pain to drive, let's say. Yeah, that is how roads to country borders look like in Africa. Great, eh? And we're going that slow, it's gonna take forever. That was a warthog, or a wild boar. And I think there's another one in front. How cool is that? We are about 5 kilometers from the border. Just, I don't know, maybe 100, 200 meters away from this thing these people call a road. We're gonna spend the night because it's almost 7 o'clock. So we're gonna spend the night in the bush. Not a soul. Even though I do hear some goats, so there gotta be some people somewhere. But yeah, sun is almost down, so I better complete the setup and cook some dinner. Hey, good morning. Sorry. And hello, Pepe. Yeah, kleiner Nuki. Hello. And good morning, Africa. Let's open this. Yes. Wee. Oh, it's windy and actually cold. All packed up, finishing the last bit of coffee, and then heading 5 kilometers or whatever it is to the border and hope for a smooth transit into Senegal. But first, the last couple of kilometers on this extremely bad track. Early morning off-road, yay! this was a totally hassle-free border crossing. About 30 minutes to get out of Mauritania and another 30 minutes to get into Senegal with everything done on the carnet de passage, car insurance, la la la, so top. Besides, the border crossing was really easy and quick. Most of the people speak decent English as well, so that absolutely helps accelerating the process, I should say. So now we are on our way to the famous Zebra Bar. Spend a couple of days there, and then we have to go to Dakar to stamp in the carnet de passage, because apparently they don't do it at the Diama border. They only give you a passeport, for which you have to pay 5,000 CFA, which is 10 euros actually. So, oh, there's a little roadblock here. So all in all, I forgot what I wanted to say now. Anyway, 1 hour to go, and then it's time for an ice cold beer after 2,000 kilometers of desert driving. Can't wait. Now I remember what I wanted to say about the car insurance. 30 days, i.e. 1 month, is 40 euros or 26,000 CFA. And it's valid in Senegal, Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Burkina Faso, Togo, Benin, I don't know many more countries, so that's actually pretty good, I would say. Not that I'm going to all these countries, but Gambia and Guinea-Bissau are definitely on the list, so that should work well. We made it to the Zebra Bar. Set up, camp. Oof, there's a lot of sun, it's quite hot as well. Having a sandwich, and then heading over to the bar, which is hidden behind those trees. I'm gonna have a cold beer. And later I'll show you the beach, which is behind those trees. After 3 days, we're finally leaving Dakar, and this traffic is a killer. I mean, it's not moving, it's centimeter. It takes hours for the shortest bloody distance you can imagine, and it's, yeah, chaotic driving, surprise, surprise. Can't wait to get out of this and get back into nature. We're actually on our way to a national park. Oof, some quiet days, inshallah. Here we are at the Rasta Bar in, where are we actually?
Lagune de la Savonne.
Okay, and on that note, that's Matthias and Celine.
Hi.
So, hi guys. And we're having a late lunch, I think. I have no idea what the time is. It's 5 o'clock. Early dinner, rather. But looks quite all right. So while driving through the bush yesterday, we suddenly came across Mario and Silvia in their Sprinter over there. They're from Austria. They've done an impressive tour all the way to Mongolia and apparently now they're in Senegal. Go check them out. I'll put the channel in the description. Hin und wieder weg. It's in German though. But yeah, we're in the bush. Just had breakfast, did a bit of a laundry. It is brutally windy. So I hope it's gonna dry quick. So our mini one convoy continues with one additional car. Mario and Silvia are joining Matthias, Celine, Pepe and myself on the adventure for the next day. Let's see where this one will lead us to. And here we are in the mangrove park doing a bit of bird watching in blazing 35 degrees. Hot, hey baby, hot. Yes, run. That's not running. Run baby, come. Driving in the cities in Senegal is torture, eh? The roads are bad, really bad, which is kind of expected. And traffic is horrible as well, on top of that. But then there's a speed bump every 50 meters. It's constant braking and accelerating, braking, accelerating, braking, accelerating. My fuel consumption is through the roof. Far from anything economical. Really no fun, I have to say. Yeah. Slow traveling. We're going 40 kilometers now to the next, well, for a place we may want to spend the night. And it's going to take us 1.5 hours. What to do? We've arrived at our camp spot, Camping Eden. For once we're staying on a campground, but it's not bad, it's quite nice. It's right by the sea. Definitely going for a swim later, but for now it's lunch. Pasta in the making. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And there we have the pasta ready. Mario and Sylvie are leaving us. They are in a bit of a rush to to get to Gambia because they only have the 15-day passavant temporary import permit for Senegal. So they, yeah, gotta keep moving. But we'll catch them again in Gambia when we will be there in a few days. For now, we are alone on this campground lodge thing. Right? Not a soul except Gabito and me. Back to laundry. And I just saw this shipwreck out there. That's been there for a while. It looks like an old ship anyway by the design of the superstructure. Wonder how they got so close to the beach. Well, maybe the internet knows something about it. I'll try to find out later. then Maybrit and Niklas have arrived in their 59-year-old Mercedes 710, also known as Rundhaube in German. Met for the first time in Nouakchott, actually. They've been extensively traveling the world. This old truck is their YouTube channel. I'll put that in the description box in case you want to check out their stuff. They're doing some pretty cool videos, I have to say. And he's a pretty good drone pilot as well. Something I still need to learn, how to fly those things. But,